Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Solo Sunday. Today we're going to be playing the solo mode for World Wonders. This is a tile laying game, and the solo mode is comprised of scoring as many points you can against an automated opponent who's just going to take things away from you. And so I'm going to kind of go over the rules really quickly because the rules are really straightforward and pretty simple. Um, and then yeah, and then we'll get into the playthrough. So basically what we're going to be doing is filling our board out with different buildings and these different special monuments. We score points for all these little ring symbols that we have. So we get ring symbols from our population track, which if it gets to the end here, we'll get score points, and from monuments that we acquire. So we get score points for that. Every time we place a building out, we're going to increase these different metrics here. We have food, ceramics, and these gears. And we score points at the end of the game for the lowest among the three. We also will score points for placing buildings and roads and stuff next to these natural resources. So if any of these natural resources out here, these have a something adjacent to them, touching them to a side, we'll get points for that. So in this case, we'll get 2 points. I think there are 10 of these on the board. And then finally, we'll score points for surrounding buildings. So if we have a building out, if every side is surrounded, we'll score points for that. And surrounding the building would constitute having things around the sides of them as well as being next to a water or a natural resource. That's how we score our points. The AI score their points in the regular mode, the easy mode. Their points are the combination of our 3 tracks. So as we increase our tracks, we're increasing their points. And then in the hard mode, they can acquire monuments and they'll get points for that. But we're just going to do the easy mode today. So that's the kind of the basics of the scoring of the game. Now, there are a few different things. There are some restrictions when we place things out. So at the beginning of the game, we're going to be able to start with a road, and when we get our first building, or after we take our first turn, we're going to be able to place that road out and whatever else we get. Roads can only be placed here next to other roads, next to the sidewalk, or coming out of towers. Sidewalks down here. So we'd have to do that. But then once we do that, roads can come off of this. Or if we get a tower placed out, which I don't have one out here in the market, but when a tower gets placed out, they can come out of that. Towers can be placed next to anything we've already established. And then, so that's nice. So as we build something out here, we can place a tower out, and then we can then place a road out from that tower. And then finally, the buildings can be placed next to roads and other buildings of the same color. So they can touch things that aren't those things, but they have to at least be touching one of those things. And then on our turn, we can do one of 5 different things. Now in solo, it's really 4 because we aren't going to do the turn order thing. But we start every round with 7 gold, and that depletes, and then at the end of the round, at the beginning of our next turn, we'll go back to 7 gold. So with our gold, with 1 gold, we can buy a long road or a set of short roads, which is a square and then two 2x1s. We can pay 2 gold for a tower. We can pay any number of gold depending on the piece that we want to buy down here. So it's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And finally, we spend the rest of our gold for monuments. Now, monuments are these things here. There'll be 2 at a time, and they also have their own restrictions. So we'll kind of go over those restrictions. But for example, this ziggurat here would be placed it shows that it places in a 3x3 square, and it needs to be adjacent to a road, a blue building, and a purple building. That's a pretty straightforward one, but they kind of get a little more complicated with some of the others. As soon as we pay all our gold, the round is over, and we'll move on to the next round. We'll reset and go back up. We have the possibility of getting a loan, which will give us 2 additional gold. This will increase our gold for the round. However, we have to pay it back before the end of the game by spending 3 gold or losing 2 victory points. All right, so I think that's it. We're just going to hop into it here. The AI always takes the first turn of the round, and then we'll always take the last turn of the round. So as soon as we run out of gold, the round is over, but the AI will take the first turn. So if they're going to take the first turn, they're going to take this, and we're going to remove it from the game. And that's all they do. They go down the chart, they remove this. If it's unavailable, they remove this, and if it's unavailable, they do this. So, all right. So we have some options here. Now, if we wanted to kind of start building this stuff, we need a blue building and a purple building. So we need a blue building for either one. So I think let's go for one of these here. And so let's actually spend 5 of our gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to take this big blue building here. It's going to increase our ceramics by 2 and our gears by 2. but we do have to place this out first. So let's place this out like so. And we're going to place this building actually adjacent to it like that. That way that space is covered up. The two longest sides are covered up. So that's going to increase by 2. Now it's the AI's turn. They're going to take this long road away. Let's spend a gold to take these roads. And I think I want to extend this out here. Maybe get myself some building room over there. And then maybe we'll do something like, well, let's go up here. And we'll take this little one, and I'll just extend it up here. Okay. They're going to take this building away. It's unavailable. They're going to take this little L away. And then we're going to spend the rest of our gold to take this Ishtar Gate. And it needs to be next to a blue building, and it needs to be next to a road, and it needs to be, and it takes 2 spaces up, which we're going to place, boom, right there. And we're going to get a point at the end of the game for that, and that's the end of the round. So pretty quick. So at the end of the round, we clear everything off. We replace any of the this stuff that's missing. So there's a long road and the set of short roads. And then we refill this. Monuments always refill after one's taken, but these things do not refill. So we've got this theater, which needs a white building and a natural resource next to it. So maybe we can figure out something over here for that. All right, round 2. The AI is going to take all the roads, which is super unfortunate. Okay, what do we want? I'd still like to maybe figure this out. So for us to do that, we could, now, if we could get this purple building, put it here, then we could place this here, and it would, oh, but we still need a road for that, so we're going to have to wait. So it may behoove us to start building towards that. It's going to take up a lot of space, but it's worth it's worth the point in increasing our population, our little white marker. So I think I'm going to go for that. So I didn't reset our gold, but we're going to spend 3, 1, 2, 3 to take this purple building and place it here. And we're going to get this and that. This is going to increase our population up. This means they're going to shuffle their discard pile into their deck and draw a new card. He took all the roads away, so I need to wait till next round as long as that ziggurat isn't taken away. So we may set up and try to maybe get the theater and then the ziggurat next round, because I just need a road for it, and then we can, if I place a road here, we can put that ziggurat here. I need a 2x1 road. We can place it there. Okay, so let's see what they do. We're going to take the little L away, which is fine. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to take this. This is going to go, I can fit that here. This will go up by 1, this will go up by 1, which increases that. They're going to take the long road. They can't, so they're going to take this building away. And then we're going to spend the rest of our gold to get this theater. It's a little L shape, and we're actually going to place it like that. And it's going to be next to a white building and a natural resource. That'll be a point for us at the end of the game. Ooh. Got the Moa. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. And let's end the round. Again, very quick rounds. So as long as we can get a road, we should be pretty good. As long as we can get one of these, we should be pretty good to get that ziggurat. This needs to be next to a road and natural resource, so that's actually pretty easy to get out. But they have to be spaced apart. They can be spaced apart in an L shape, but they have to have one space between them all. Okay, they're going to take this building. I forgot to reset this. We're going to take 1 to take these. So again, we're going to place that here to finish that off. We can place that here, cover that up. And maybe use this little road to go out this way. Okay. They're going to take the long road. One thing I didn't mention about the long roads is that they can be placed as bridges so long, and they can go over water so long as the first and last spot of the bridge and on land. So like, for instance, I could have placed this here, covers the water, because we can't place buildings on water. Some monuments can be placed over water, but buildings can't be. So that would be able to connect those two spots if we had it available. Okay, so I want this. This is what I'm going for right now, but I got to kind of fill some stuff out. And so we're going to spend, let's get this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take this piece here. Do we want to fit it up like this or like this? Let's put it up like that. That way it covers up a bunch of stuff. We go 1, 2, 1. That goes up there. They're going to take the little roads, and then they're going to take this. Okay, thankfully they didn't take this from us, so that gets discarded. We have the aqueduct will come out next. And we're going to spend the rest of our gold to get the ziggurat. And again, it needs to be next to a road, a blue building, and a purple building, which will fit right here because there's a purple building, road, and blue building. This will increase our population, and we'll get a point at the end of the game. Xian Mu Pagoda. All right, round is over. That comes back. Okay. Round starts. They're going to take this and the L piece, which I wanted the tower, so that's kind of a bummer. All right. Can I figure this out? So this needs to mix to a orange building and water. I could fit this here, place that there, but it ends up creating a lot of space I got to fill in. I have to figure out. This needs to be next to a green building, water, and adjacent and a road, and needs to start and end on land, but it can cover water or land. So if we took something like this and placed this here, could we get this? We could get that to go there. That would work. But it's going to increase this by a lot, which then we have to catch up with the other things. Choices. I think I'm going to go with this. So we're going to spend 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take this. I'm actually going to place it like so. This will go up 1, 2, and this will go up 1. That way we can kind of keep those even. They're going to take the square away. This wonder will fit here or here, which we're probably going to place it this way. If we can get that one. But I kind of want to set up for maybe getting this aqueduct. Okay. Let's spend 1, and we're going to get ourselves this long road here, and I'm actually going to place it like that. Okay. They're going to take the small roads. And then we're going to take everything else for this to place here. Because again, it needs a orange building and next to water, and it's adjacent to water. Alright, round's over. Whew. Still haven't taken a loan out, which I'm not against. I just got to see when it's going to make sense for us. Oh, let's place a new monument out. The Parthenon, which needs to be next to a blue building, a road, and natural resource. Okay, they're going to reshuffle. And this aqueduct, again, seems somewhat feasible. I just have to figure out how to connect it. Okay. They're going to take the little buildings away. I think we're going to spend 2 of our gold to get this tower. And again, this tower can be attached to anything we've already built. And that way we can start like expanding out in a different direction. So I'm going to place that tower right there. That way we can do a road this way if needed. They're going to take the long road, unfortunately. Okay. So if we want to get this, we could build this out here like so. And then the aqueduct would need a road, which we don't have a road for. We could go for the Parthenon, but we still don't have a road for that either. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take this. If I fill it in down here, the Parthenon will fit there like that. So we could do that. So we're going to do that. This will go up by 1. 1, 2. This one goes up by 1. We have 1 gold left. They're going to take the leftmost one. They're going to remove it, which thankfully I didn't set myself up for. Otherwise, I'd be in a lot of trouble there. Okay, so there's 2 obelisks. And then we're going to spend our last one for this Parthenon. And again, oh, I need a natural resource. Oh yeah, natural resource, which is here. Blue building and road. So we've got that one. And it's going to increase our gear by 1. This is kind of working out for us because I don't usually get a monument every round, but it's kind of working out that way. All right. Ooh, all orange buildings. Okay, they're going to take this away. Unfortunately, we can't really... We can try to get this, but we don't... Oh, I need to put the roads out. But we're going to need roads for that to get this because we need... It needs a road connected to it. So we can do from that up there. So let's actually spend 1 gold for these roads here. And now that we have this tower up here, we can extend this out. So we're going to extend this road out this way from that tower. And to cover up, we could do... Well, there's a lot of orange buildings. So maybe we do this. Come from that sidewalk. And then maybe we can do something like that, and then that way we can build out there if we need to. Okay. They're going to take the square away. Let's spend 2 gold for this. We can fit that in right here. And then maybe get a long road to cover those up. That'll increase that by 1 and increase that by 1. They're going to reshuffle. So my goal is to get that long road and then get the obelisks. That's kind of the plan for the round. They're going to take the L, then they're going to take this big one here. We're going to spend the gold to take this long road, and we're going to place it like this. And then that way these are covered up. That's 2 points at the end of the game. They're going to take this away. All right, there's not a lot of options here. I could go for this, which is what I want. But if I wait and try to get like a tower, that could really put me in a bad spot. But you know what? Let's go for it. We're going to spend 2 for the tower. We're going to get this tower and place it there. And then we're going to see what they take. Oh, they're going to take the obelisk, which is what I wanted. Because the tower is gone and the L is gone. So they're going to take that. And we've got this Alexandria Lighthouse, which... We can't get either of those things. So one option we could do is we could take a loan and then spend the 3 on that. Or we can just end our turn if we don't want to take the loan. Because we don't have a blue building to place this out, and we don't have a green building for this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. That is a huge, huge bummer. However, we've got some green buildings, so we have some options for this. There are no blue buildings, so the lighthouse is kind of irrelevant, but we could get the hippodrome, possibly. So we're going to take the square away. We're going to take one of these. we got to figure out which one we want. And the best place to place them. So I think what we're going to do is actually we're going to go to here, and we're going to spend 2 gold and take this and place it here. Because it's next to a road, we're going to get a green, which will increase that. Then this hippodrome can go right here and cover up both of those, which would be really good for us. They're going to take the long road. I just got to make sure they don't take that from us. Let's spend a gold for the short roads, and we're going to cover this up from the tower. We're going to bring this up here, and then cover this up here. Okay. We're going to take this big one. Do we want to get another tower? This could fit like so. Okay, we're going to spend 3, 1, 2, 3 for this one. Place it like this. With the hopes, do I want to do that though? Or do I want to do that? I'll do that instead. Go up 1, 2. With the hopes that they do not take this hippodrome from us. And they're going to take the hippodrome from us. Oh my gosh. I was setting up for it and they took it from us. Oh, we got the pyramids. Which we can't really place out either due to the fact that it needs 2 purples. Well, that's a huge bummer. Okay, I'm actually going to take this loan. So we're going to get 2 gold and I'm going to spend the 2 gold for the tower and we're going to place that tower out actually here. And we can build out there. Okay. And then the AI will go. They're going to reshuffle. Maybe they'll take one of those monuments and move them. Man, that is... It seems like there are times where I'm like, they don't take the thing I want. And then it's like when I'm setting up for something, they take the thing I want. So, kind of a bummer. But you know what? It's just be that way sometimes. So, okay. They're going to take this, and then we're going to pass, so it's going to end the round. That comes back. Let's go back up to our full gold. And we are at the last, there are 3 rounds left in the game. So we're almost to the end. Okay. Long road's gone. We could try to set up for one of these, but there's no blue buildings, so we're gonna. If we try to set up for any of them, we're gonna have to go for the pyramids, which we're gonna need to get both of those purple buildings. And for us to get both those purple buildings, we're gonna have to. We're not gonna be able to do it this turn. So I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna prep for it, and if it doesn't work out, that's fine too. So we're gonna spend 1, 2, 3. We're gonna get this, and this should give us ample space to get it played out. So we're going to place this like so. I think. Is that what we want to do? Or I think we're going to do this. 1 here, 1 here, so we go up by 2. We're going to take the square away. Let's spend 1 for these here. This will fill in there, which is fine. This will fill in, let's see, this will fill in here. And this will fill there. Or do we want to put this like so? We're going to do that. Okay. They're going to take the left monument, so that's gone, which is fine by me. Oh, Great Wall of China. Okay. White building, natural resource, and road. Can we get that? White building, natural resource, road. We could totally do this, and they just have to be adjacent to each other. Oh, we could totally do that. I was going to pay my loan off this turn. Let's just do that. We're going to spend the rest of our gold for this Great Wall of China. So natural resource, road, white building. So we've done that. And then these have to be adjacent to each other, but can be facing any kind of way. So we're going to do like that. And then we're going to do like that. Actually, let's do like this. So we've got that, and this increases by 1. Nice. Roman bridge, this is tricky. It needs to be over 1 water space and start and end on a land space, but then the fourth space can be anything. So that's actually kind of a trickier one. Okay. So I need to fill this out. I need to cover that. I'm really going to try to maximize the amount of points that we've got 2 turns left, and I still have a loan to pay off. But I'd still like to get the pyramid out. So we're going to try to do that as well. Okay, they're going to take this big one away, which is fine. We're going to spend 3, 1, 2, 3 for this. We're going to place this out. They have to be adjacent to each other. So we can cover up natural resources. We just don't score for them at the end of the game, but we're going to cover it. So we're going to cover that up. That way we can get these pyramids out. So we're going to do that. We go up 1 here, up 1 here. They're going to take this long road. I believe paying off our loan is a free action. Let me double check that. I believe it is. Yeah, it's a free action to pay off our loan, so we're going to pay the 3 to pay our loan off. And then we're going to lose our last one for the pyramids. And again, they need to be next to 2 purple buildings, and they need to be adjacent to each other. So there's boom, 1, 2, and 3. So this one satisfies the adjacencies, and then this is next to it, and then that's next to it. So we get 2 points for that at the end of the game, which is super nice. We have this Colosseum. That's going to end the round. This is the final round here. All right. They're going to take away the little buildings. So kind of just looking at this really quickly, we need to cover this up if we can. We need to cover this up if we can. We need to cover this up if we can. And I don't think that's going to happen. We can get a tower into here to cover that up. But I'd like to maybe increase this a bit. So the way to do that is we need one of these, and we need a road up here to kind of do that. So let's spend the 1 gold for this road, and we're going to place this road here. That way we can build something out here if we need to. They're going to take the roads away. There's none of this. They're going to take this away. 1, 2. We're going to spend 2 for this tower and place that tower there. They're going to take this away. We're going to spend 1, 2 for this and place this out, I think, like that. Well, actually, let's place it like this. No, that's fine. This will increase by 1. They're going to take the left monument away. And depending on what this is, maybe we can do something. So is there a spot with a blue building and next to our natural resource? There is not. We have 2 gold left. We could take a loan, but I don't really want to do that. I think that's it. I think we're going to pass. So that's going to be the end of the game. So that's the game is over. Let's go ahead and flip this board over. This is the score track. So we're going to flip this over. Let's score the AI real quick. They're going to be the red marker here. So again, they get the combination of the 3 tracks here. So they get 9, 8, and 10, which is going to put them at 27. So that's actually kind of low for them. We're going to score a point for this. So we get 1 point here. That's 1. We're then going to score a point for our lowest track, which is 8. So it puts us at 9. We're going to score for our monuments. We get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 17. We're going to score which natural resources we have something next to, which I think it just cares about like a road or something next to. Earn 1 victory point for every visible natural resource adjacent to at least 1 piece placed on their map. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points, which puts us at 24. And then we're going to score for surrounded buildings. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which puts us at 31. 33. Holy cow, we kind of destroyed him there. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So that's 9. So that's it. So we won. The AI now obviously would have scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more points in hard mode, which would have actually tied us, and then they would have won the game. So it's, I don't know. I've figured, like, I've played where, like, on hard mode before and the AI, like, destroyed me, but then, like, in this case they would have tied us. So we won this one, but you kind of go either way. Yeah, considering how low they scored there, that just seems like I just didn't do a lot here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just the way it is. Just didn't seem like I had a lot of tracks here. But that's going to be it for the end of the, for World Wonders. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.